Thinking about buying a condo? Well, here are 5 things that you need to check off when you are looking to buy a condo. Review the HOA's financials. You want to take a look at these, you want to see what their expenses are, and you want to especially see their reserve fund. So a reserve fund is where they keep money back to pay for high-ticket items such as roofing, siding, any type of high-ticket thing that they take care of at the condominium, because this will avoid paying big fees later down the road for you if they don't have enough in reserve. Know the rules and restrictions. So you're going to read the master deed, there's covenants, they're called CCRs, covenants, conditions, and regulations. You're going to be looking for, will they ban pets? What are their rentals? I mean, how do they do that? Such as in our area, having a rental is not a big deal. Some will allow it, some won't. You want to know the restrictions. And are you allowed to make renovations? Is there any restrictions? And you also another one is, can you have a guest park on the street or in the driveway? You're going to look at any possible restriction. You want to avoid any surprises after closing. Check for lawsuits and major repairs. You're going to ask about this. Is there any ongoing legal disputes going on? Because this can drain reserve funds. And also, are there any big major repairs that they're considering? And understand your monthly dues. What exactly do the dues cover? Might be the water bill, it could be trash, snow removal, everything. What do they cover? Also for the building. There was one HOA, I was really surprised, it actually covered windows. That was the first time for me, but just read through these. And check the owner occupancy rate. Find out how many units are owner occupied versus rentals. That could restrict your financing. It also can lower the value of your home. And again, you want to do your homework. A big way to avoid this is ask for the minutes. You want to look at the last meeting minutes and maybe 1 or 2 before that, and that will reveal if there's anything ongoing, because it's recording what is being discussed at the meeting. And where do you find all this information? Well, first of all, a lot of this is online, or in the MLS and the sheets, they'll say, this is the HOA and here's the HOA information. So you can go and easily get this information before you put an offer in. But if not, the seller and the seller's agent has to provide these HOA documents to your agent for you and them to review. And that's all you're going to do. You're going to have your agent look at it, you look at it. Some of them are so ridiculous to read. It's like, they wrote them a long time ago. But go through this, read them. I know sometimes it's a pain, but you don't want any surprises at the last minute. So I hope these tips have helped you out before you buy your next condo, and I'll see you on the next video.